This is U.S. Army and Vietnam veteran Ken McConnell, and on behalf of MilitaryBandsman.com, I want to welcome you to our podcast for July 2014. This is the latest in a series of monthly broadcasts reviewing the prior month's activities on our website, www.militarybandsman.com. We also want to share current events and band news, as well as reunion dates and future military band performances. Female musicians going AWOL? We have some interesting facts at the end of the broadcast. Before we get started, we'd like to share information about veteran Army musician Alan Lawless's just-released book titled 298th Army Band, A History, available on Amazon.com. Alan started his project almost 10 years ago and just recently had it published. His book chronicles stories and historical information about the band that was 110 miles behind the Iron Curtain. Congratulations, Alan. MilitaryBandsman.com's sole purpose is to help reconnect veteran military musicians from all branches of service, past and present. It's a free website. Look at your band's roster to see who you might find. Now let's get started by reviewing our new members for July 2014. Please welcome our 21 new members. Huey Butler, U.S. Air Force saxophone, flute, and clarinet player. Charles Bland, U.S. Army saxophone player. Herman Brandon, U.S. Army percussionist. Joseph Hochendale, U.S. Air Force and U.S. Army Reserve bass sax and clarinetist. Bradley Walker, U.S. Army trumpet player. Michael Corcoran, U.S. Army bassoon player. Peter Andrick, U.S. Air Force trumpet player. Rick Barnes, U.S. Army trumpet, bass guitarist, band, and public affairs officer. Robert Camilla, U.S. Army saxophone player. Don Knox, U.S. Army percussionist. Mick Chiara, U.S. Army trombone player. Stanley Skinner, U.S. Army trombone player. Jasper Wilson, U.S. Army French horn player. Martin Borden, U.S. Air Force sound technician, trumpet, and French horn player. Bob Nolan, U.S. Army vocalist, guitar, and drum player. Bob Woland, U.S. Army bandmaster. Fritz Seiler, U.S. Army baritone player. Dick Prang, U.S. Army and Georgia Air National Guard saxophone and electric bass player. Robert Boyce, U.S. Army saxophone player. Jack Gannett, U.S. Army trumpet player. And lastly, James Herring, U.S. Army French horn player. One new band has been added to our rosters, the Sync South NATO Band, a combined nations and services band stationed at Naples, Italy. We've heard that the Sync South Band assignment was a great one. The U.S. Navy's premier contemporary entertainment ensemble, the Cruisers, will be performing August 7th at the Chambersburg Memorial Park Bandshell in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. The United States Marine Corps Band's Summer Fair concerts will feature an eclectic mix of music sure to appease all musical tastes, performing Wednesday night through August at the U.S. Capitol's West Terrace. Our Facebook groups have added 41 new members in July, and as of this broadcast, our Military Bandsman Facebook page has reached 455 likes. You can contribute to the success of these groups by interacting on their pages, and be sure to click the like button. Our weekly update feature, The Back of the Bus, The Life and Times of Military Musicians, is presented by veteran Air Force musician Fred Robinson, as he shares excerpts from his book series written by veteran musicians for veteran musicians. Enjoy reading The Back of the Bus by clicking on the buses on our homepage, www.militarybandsman.com. Interesting fact. In 1966, Lieutenant Colonel Elizabeth Branch implemented a new policy requiring Women's Army Corps, or WAC soldiers, to repeat all of their training as a prerequisite for applying for a discharge from the service. This new policy was called recycling and caused the AWOL rate to jump from 0.3% to almost 19%. Go figure. Here's a salute to all military musicians, past, present, and future, and to all of the veterans who have served our country in the United States Armed Forces. This is U.S. Army and Vietnam veteran Ken McConnell, and on behalf of MilitaryBandsman.com, we hope you've enjoyed this broadcast.